Hey, what's up, guys? It's Deltre. We are back with some more Fire Emblem Fates Lunatic Conquest. Last time we defeated Sakami with the power of Yaoi, and today... Ooh, today the plot gets really dumb. Probably, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing 2 maps today, potentially. I don't know, I guess we're gonna see how long this first one takes us. I don't think that either of these next 2 ones are particularly difficult. We're gonna see what happens, though. It all really just depends on the RNG, man, as it often does. So once again, you guys had a ton to say about Sakami. What a polarizing character for sure. I don't know, I kind of have my own theories about him now. There's like 2 possibilities as far as I'm concerned, but we can honestly just wait on that because, again, I want to get 2 maps if I can, and not only that, but I know that there are people who haven't played this game watching, so I don't want to start every single video with a giant massive spoiler warning, you know what I mean? I will say that one of the theories does mean that the writing in this game was potentially kind of clever for once, yeah, but it still suffers the same Fates problems. I mean, when it becomes more relevant, I guess I can talk about that, but for now... Also, I guess people said that Reina is probably not as disliked because, one, she's a more serious character, which is definitely true. Perry's, like, super lighthearted. And nobody remembers that she exists. Really? Really? I think she's so cool. Design-wise, I think she's awesome. It really is just too bad. She only supports Dude. By the way, if you like Perry or Charlotte for some reason, more power to you. I'm not saying you can't like these characters, I just don't. I will say that I think Charlotte's more love to hate from me because it's pretty clear from the beginning that you're not supposed to like her. So I guess it gets under my skin a little bit less in that sense. She feels more like a Makalov rather than like a Perry, you know what I mean? And yes, I am definitely saying she's a gold digger. That's a song there, guys. I don't know if people got confused by that or what, but... No, she definitely is. She definitely is. Really, my only problem with Charlotte, though, in her inclusion, is the fact that it just makes, like, all of the dudes seem really dumb because every single one of them falls for this act, and I cannot believe that. I can't wrap my head around that, yo. I can understand if it was, like, one guy maybe falls for it, but it's every single person. And since some people said they had their own, like, unique setups for some characters that I'm not necessarily using, feel free to post those up, too. Like I know a lot of people said they got some use out of Bendy, so I'm curious if our opinions differ on a character, how are you guys using them to get some mileage, you know what I mean? I think that'd be pretty interesting to see. I don't play the same way everybody else does, so maybe if somebody really wants to use Benny, for example, it would be cool if you guys, like, gave your own suggestions for people who would want to use Benny. I don't really see myself doing it. It doesn't really mesh with my playstyle, you know what I mean? But I definitely see where he's unkillable. The problem is that in this game, when enemies can do 0 damage to a unit, they'll just totally ignore them, which kind of sucks in a lot of ways. If anything, it really hurts Benny's offense because even in situations where he would be able to do some good chip damage, he can't because the enemies will just ignore him, you know? Anyhow, we have some supports, only 4 of them, Dude and Kaze. I don't know if I'm going to be using Kaze long term, I'm going to be honest. I just can't find the unit slots for this guy, man. I know, man, it's depressing. Is something wrong, Kaze? And, what's with all those radishes? Ah, Lady Dude, greetings. A young lady gave me these radishes as thanks for helping her find her way. Looks like we're having a radish feast tonight. That's pretty great, right? So this is another thing that the Deep Realms got ruined. So, are there other people here? Is it just us? Or did he do this? Did he leave the Deep Realms and then... It just doesn't work. It's my least favorite thing about this game, sorry. I'm not going to nitpick on it because I think everybody just kind of accepts that Deep Realms suck. I must disagree. It's not great. No? What's the matter? Do you have something against radishes? Are you a radishist? Racist against radishes, huh? It feels wrong being rewarded for such a simple kindness as giving directions. This is not the first time something like this has happened either. It's not? I can't figure out why, but I find I'm often approached by women who wish to speak with me or give me things. I can't think of any reason why, Kaze. It's a handsome dude. Oh, is that so? It gets worse. If I speak even a few words, they'll often start shrieking or hugging me. Oh no, I'm a lady killer. Oh, it's the worst thing. Oh. Sometimes they'll give me letters or garments of clothing, like today, food. No, I feel you, Kaze. It's really tough when all the ladies love you, man, let me tell you. Oh my god. It really is difficult being so intelligent and handsome. None of our... I'm sorry. None of our allies act that way, of course. Just strangers. It's frustrating. Haha. Sounds to me like you're just popular with the ladies. Popular with the ladies? Exactly. Those women are just, well, they're curious about you. It's because you're kind yet mysterious. Being a ninja doesn't hurt either. Yeah, ninjas are cool, man. In fact, when I was in town the other day, I overheard one of the local women. She said that sorrowful look on Kaze's gorgeous face is way too dreamy. So they're on a first-name basis, too? And these ladies are talking about Kaze, too? Oh, my God, sitting around gossiping about this guy? Oh, man. I wish I hadn't told you that. I appreciate the praise, but I would prefer to focus on my duties and keep such silly distractions to a minimum. Oh, you're so serious all the time. Most men dream of this kind of attention. I'm simply behaving as any self-respecting ninja should. That's all there is to it. In any case, they are mistaken. I'm not a good man. Why would you say that? It's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an urgent matter to attend to. Gone, just like that. Ninja are so cool. Even dude's like, wow, so dreamy. But I wonder what he meant by that. Why does he think he's not a good man? Why indeed? Elise, talk to me. Yeah. Elise, why are you throwing punches in the middle of the field? Oh, dude! I'm not really doing anything. Really, not a thing. Or, I mean, I was just here to pick flowers. Yeah, a pretty girl should be picking flowers. Oh, I see. Sounds like you're full of shit. Are you sure about that? But of course, I just wanted to make you a lovely bouquet. I'm just too sweet. Okay, then. It just seemed an awful like it just seemed like an awful lot like you were practicing your punches. Huh. Fine, you caught me. You're just too clever for my devious deceptions. God damn it, I love Elise, man. The truth is, lately I've been feeling like a burden to everybody. I was hoping if I trained secretly, I could become as strong as you are one day. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. 70% strength growth? Oh my God. Elise, please don't say that. I promise. No one thinks of you as a burden, especially not when we get the Voltax. You're so sweet to say that, dude. I love that you're always looking out for me. But that's exactly why I need to train. That way I can look out for myself instead. Give it like 2 maps. This clearly means a whole lot to you. Oh, it means everything to me. Everything. Everything. See, watch this. Kapow! My killer left hook. Kaboom! My right fist of fury. Been hanging around Arthur or something? Kapow! Kaboom! Yeah! Oh, wow. That was something. I'm impressed by your exuberance. Well then, if it means that much to you, I'd be happy to help you out. After all, training is twice as effective with 2 minds at work. You mean it, dude? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're the best. I love you the most. You're very welcome. Now then, let's start with some cardio. Ready? Go. Oh, not cardio. Yay, here I go. Elise is ridiculous. Goddamn ridiculous, man. Silas and Camilla. So apparently Silas wants to bone. Apparently. That's what you guys told me, like, he doesn't actually have a crush on Dude, he has a crush on Camilla. I wonder why. Huh. Silas, do you have a moment? I have a favor to ask of you. Certainly. How can I help, Lady Camilla? It's quite simple. I just need you to relay a message to Dude for me. Please tell her that I love her. Didn't you already ask Arthur to do that, like, 2 minutes ago? Yes, but it's very important. That seems like the kind of thing you might want to tell her in person. Well, sure. I tell her every day. Every hour on the hour, in fact. Yeah, so I would think that would be sufficient. And you would be wrong. Lately, Dude has hardly seemed to react to my proclamations of love. I'm not sure what's going on, but I decided that I need to try a new approach. Have you considered scaling back? Perhaps Dude feels overwhelmed. Huh, you know, the thought had never crossed my mind, but maybe you're right. Oh, just kidding. Never mind, I'd be happy to help. Now, what would you like for me to say? Let's see. How about I love you, schmoopy? You're so sweet. I can't do this. Please be sure to relay both messages. Accuracy is paramount. Is something wrong, Silas? Not at all, Lady Camilla. I will carry out your request. Jesus Christ. So somebody did actually say that it might make sense for Camilla to be this way. I haven't dived nearly deep enough into any of her supports to confirm that for myself or to form my own opinion on it, really. From what I gathered, essentially, there were actually a lot more, not Hoshiden royals, a lot more Norian royals that were, like, died or were killed off somehow. So Camilla feels really, really attached to the ones that she does have, like, Dude, Xander, Elise, so on and so forth. Leo, yeah, sorry, Leo. We'll be seeing you later. But I guess that's the reasoning behind why she's so attached, which would be interesting, but the game never does anything with that or brings it up. And for a character that is this in your face with her, like with her whole gimmick, right? They really needed to make that clear if that is the case. They really needed to give her a reason to be like this, and not one that's buried between thousands of different supports that you could potentially unlock. It had to be a part of the story. Or she had to mention it in passing at the very least, because I can't think of one scene in the entire game where she's like, oh yeah, we used to have so many brothers and sisters, you know? Like, that was never a thing. That was never a thing in the main game. So if they were gonna go with this, they needed to make that clear, I think. And that's really the thing that Fates struggles with the most, honestly. It just, there's no clarity with 90% of the plot points, and that would, with what they were going for with this game in terms of like overall scale, they really needed to make certain things clearer than they actually do. Just scratching the surface with a lot of these plot points doesn't do them justice, and that's why a lot of them fall flat, I feel, personally anyways. Laszlo and Mozu. Here's one I didn't expect at all. It just kind of happened, but you know what? It almost kind of works out because Mozu as a Kinshi Knight gives good speed, and Laszlo gives strength. So they kind of cover each other's weaknesses a little bit here. Although, hopefully Laszlo decides to get speed eventually. He's a ninja! Hello, why do you have base speed still? Hey, Mozu.
Laszlo, what the heck?
Thank goodness somebody showed up. I can finally go home.
How come you're tied to that tree? Is this some kind of game you city folks play?
If only. You see, I was having a really pleasant cup of tea with a girl, really hitting it off. But apparently she drugged the tea. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, Laszlo, what? Okay, I've never seen this one before, I can honestly say. What? Because I woke up as you see me now. She stole my heart and my coin pouch along with it.
What? What? People really do that? Mother was right when she warned me about the city folk.
On the bright side, I finally got to properly meet you, Mozu. Ooh, yeah, baby.
That's one way to look at it, I guess. But Laszlo, you've got to be more careful with your wallet and your heart. Here, let me get you down.
Wait, so he's tied up in a tree. God damn. So not only did she rob him, why did she tie him up then? Just to fuck with him? Oh, thank you. So tell me, what brings you out here?
Oh, I came to plant some trees. There was a little thicket by my old village. It was a good place for birds, and they sang all day long. I loved it there. I thought maybe it'd be nice if we had something like that here, too.
Huh. Well, you mind if I take some of those saplings in that case? I'll help you plant them as thanks for saving my hide.
You're a sweet guy, Laszlo. The way you chase girls, I always thought you might be kind of creepy.
Ha, me creepy? Pshaw. I'm always sweet as can be to cute girls like you. I'd do anything to see you smile.
Even if it means getting hog-tied to a tree?
Apparently.
You're pretty cool, you know that?
Do you think so? That's amazing. This is gonna sound weird, but could you say it again? I don't get this very often, you see.
Huh? Why?
Well, girls never say anything nice about me. I want to make sure I remember what this feels like. It'll take some of the sting out of losing all my money, that's for sure.
Okay. That's kind of weird, but you're really cool, Laszlo.
Yes! Oh, God bless you, Mozu! You know, I feel like I'm gonna like that support. Yeah. So now we have a million things to do because after completing Chapter 13, you can now upgrade the Dusk Armory and the Staff Store as well, which is gonna get us a lot of new cool stuff. A lot of really cool new stuff. I already actually ended up upgrading the Ruby Mine. And when you upgrade your resources, you should always use them first. So if I'm going from bronze to silver, I should get the bronze award and then upgrade it to silver because it refreshes it so you can get like 4 rubies or 5 rubies all at once. Just a little trick. Now, we have some crap to buy. So I want to buy 1 Master Seal, 1 Heart Seal. Yeah, no, oh, you can also buy Enfeeble and Entrap. Entrap is sick. We'll be seeing it today again. It's not gonna go off, probably. Even though I think you can actually use it to, like... Well, we'll see in a second. But it refreshes all of the staves. It adds some physics staves, recover staves, a bunch of good crap here. Way more master seals, 2 more heart seals, partner seals, and friendship seals for everybody as well. Over here in the armory, there's a bunch of crazy weapons. Like, you can buy armor slayers now. So I guess you don't really have to get the armor slayer on chapter 12. But it's still useful in 13, and it's free, so why not? Here it costs 2,500, which is kind of a lot. But now we can buy Wyrm Slayers, Killing Edges, Levin Swords, which I don't really have anybody good to use that right now, but eventually maybe. Silvers, Javelins, more Javelins, a Spear. And by the way, Spears and Tomahawks in this game are pretty nerfed because they cannot attack in one range, which is pretty crazy. I don't know how I really feel about that. On one hand, they're a lot stronger than base Javelins. But I feel like they should have been, like, more accurate for one. 65 hit is kind of ridiculous for this kind of drawback. Secondly, I don't know, if it's going to be 2 range, I feel like it should probably be able to double. Probably. Whereas the Javelin, I kind of understand. I don't know, I'm kind of hit or miss on this. I get what they were going for, but it's just kind of weak. I don't really find myself using Spears and Tomahawks too much unless it's for like attack stance crap. Beast Killers, which are pretty important though. Not necessarily, well, it could be useful on this next map. I'll probably get it, but this is an item that you eventually want to get. Do not sell it off. Don't do it! Another Blessed Lance. And by the way, I did notice that the Blessed Lance actually isn't less effective against non-monsters, so that's something. And as somebody points out, it does restore like a ton of health. Like, it's either 20 or 40%, I can't remember. But it basically gives you renewal, which is pretty cool. So you get a lot of health back at the beginning of every turn, which can be useful, especially when combined with other abilities that restore your health. And then there's Silvers, and Silvers are hella nerfed in this game, by the way. They're good for like attack stance and killing like one guy. You would never really want to kill more than 1 or 2 enemies with these because, as you can see, you lose 2 strength and skill every single time you enter combat with a Silver. However, that does not count for attack stance, so you can use it for that to have a really strong hit. Other than that, I really don't care for them. I usually just forge up steels because they're just as good. If I forge a steel 2 times, it has the same might, and it still has the drawback of course, requiring 3 extra speed to double something, but you don't have that annoying penalty where you're losing your attack constantly. Tomahawks, you talked about. Hammers, Bolt Axe, which is like Elise's personal weapon, basically. Killers. Hunter's Knife, which is really good. Chris Knife, which is really not. Killer Bow, Blessed Bow. Shining Bow is really sick because it's a 1-2 range bow with really, really good might. And it hits on res, which is good. If you get Nina, oh my god, she kills with this. She kills with this. Or even like, if you're a madman, you can go like Shining Bow Nyx. That would take a long time to do, but if you could pull it off, it'd probably be kind of nice, even though she's like super, super frail regardless, but it would be an interesting option, to say the least. Lightning, which is a crazy brave weapon. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lightning is so good. Mjolnir, which is a killer tome. Yeah, probably just worth talking about those a little bit, because there's a lot of really good stuff. We can't get too much of it just yet, though, unfortunately. But we can do a reclass here. I'm going to change Nyx, who never really got to be used as a Dark Knight. I'm going to change her into an Adventurer now. I'm going to change her into an Adventurer now because she's basically done with any kind of combat that she could have done. I don't feel like I really wasted the Master Seal because I would have done this anyways. I would have needed her promoted by this map anyways, essentially. So, this is Nyx as an Adventurer. She does not have a weapon. She uses bows and staves. She can actually be sort of okay at using staves, but here's the big problem with this game, right? So, every single class in this game defaults to E rank in weapons. Every single one. Even promoted classes, which is just so silly. Why doesn't she start with at least D rank in bows? You know what I mean? If she started with D rank in bows, I could at least mess around to like give her an arm scroll or something that she could use the Shining Bow. But because every single class has E rank by default, it really means that you can't do anything too fun, even with promoted classes. I can kind of understand where they were coming from with the unpromoted classes. It's kind of been like that forever, where unpromoted classes, if you were to take, for example, Awakening or New Mystery and Shadow Dragon, a lot of the unpromoted classes that you could reclass into started with E rank in all of their weapons, which is fine, I guess. But promoted classes, man, you have to use a Master Seal just to get there, and then a Heart Seal if you want to reclass on top of that, and then to start at E rank? Oh my god, that's really just not viable. So you can't exactly change to a class that you don't already have a rank in. Because if you do, you're never going to be able to use any of the weapons or items or anything cool like that. I really don't care for that, and I feel like this game would have been a lot more fun if they would have messed around with promoted weapon ranks. Because now we can't have anything fun like Swordmaster Linda, right? She was a goddess, dude! So I'm gonna promote Silas. I'm gonna promote Silas right now into a paladin. He is level 16, and I don't know if I'm gonna be using Silas till the end of the game, I'm gonna be honest. Because I noticed one really big flaw with him right now, and that he is really HP screwed. Like, he's really HP screwed, guys. He's down like 3 or 4 points. Right now, he should have about 30 HP. But he doesn't. And that's kind of an issue, especially because he's going to be getting some really fierce competition here in a map or two. We're going to go ahead and do this, though, anyways. I want him to have the extra movement for this map because it's going to allow us to do some things that we would not otherwise be able to do. And I still like Silas. I'm going to try to get Sophie. I'm not sure I'm going to work that in there. Maybe some paralog crap. But man, his HP is really letting me down. Yeah, he's really just such a strange unit because in the early parts of the game, he's like 3 points stronger and 3 points bulkier than he really is. Just because you can do Battle of Friendship all the time. But now it's not really as viable. So in a sense, he kind of stagnates a little bit because you can't really use his selling point. So he kind of falls back on his stats at about this point in the game. And if they're not good, if they're not really good, it's about time that you might be thinking about benching him. And I honestly am, but I don't know. We'll see. If he can get some more concrete durability going for him, then maybe we can salvage him a little bit. But I can't believe I didn't notice that he's getting HP screwed like that. Also, dude has hit resistance 1 time on a 40% growth. 14 levels, 1 res. Oh my god, that's actually gonna suck. She should realistically have about, oh, I don't know, what, 8 res? And then with the Yato on top of that, bringing her down. Yeah, she should have 8 or 9 res. That's gonna suck really soon because magic enemies start popping up. Okay, so I am pretty much ready to go now. Let's see. Dude is filled with doubt after witnessing brutality and Sheep. Before Dude can share these doubts with King Garon, the Hoshidan army appears in Nestra. That is something kind of interesting that a few people had brought up. It almost seems like they were trying to make Corrin out to be this coward, which is a cool idea. It's a cool idea. You don't really see a whole lot of lords like that. None that I can think of anyways. I mean, you have people like Leaf who is sort of unsure of himself, but it's not really the same thing. The problem is I think that they ran with this shtick for a little bit too long, which we'll see later on, I guess, but I don't know. I can't say that I really hate that as a concept. I just wish that they would have got to the point, you know what I mean?
Dude, are you sure we shouldn't go...
whoa, whoa, I'm talking to myself.
Camilla, are you sure we shouldn't go straight home?
Yes, silly sister. Father wishes to meet with us here in Circensia. It's his favorite town in all of Nestra.
But isn't it dangerous for Father to travel to a place like this?
It's fine. Father comes here often enough, and nothing bad has ever happened. Why should today be any different? Nestra is neutral territory, so you need not fear unless you try to start a fight.
Oh, I see. So we should all be safe here. That's a relief.
Stand your toes.
Guess I won't be needing the Yato then. Oh, hey, it's Leo. What's up, man? It's always best to remain on guard. Stay on your toes, dude. This territory may be neutral, but there might be unruly Hoshidans about.
Leo!
Long time no see, sister. It's weird that he didn't start with that, you know?
I'm so happy to see you. Did you finish Father's mission already?
For the most part. All that's left is to guard Father during his time here. After that, I'm free to do as I please. That means I'll be joining you.
Thank you, Leo. I'll feel much better with you on our team.
Leo. So will Deltra. Oh, hey, Ode. My lord! You finally arrived! I've been so worried! I didn't realize he had lines here. My mind has been spiraling into a dark abyss ever since we parted. What happens if he dies? Does Odin just retreat? Because that'd be kind of weird. Oh, it's nice to see you back. While you were doing the king's bidding, we couldn't help but wonder what awful trials he was forcing you to endure. We've been terribly worried. Whoa, this has gotten way too mushy way too fast. I appreciate your concern, both of you, but give me some breathing room here. Ha! Sorry!
As you wish.
Who would have thought that I, Odin Dark, could be overbearing? As you wish, my lord. After quite finished, Father should be here shortly. I'm expected to be at the theater well before he arrives. If you'll excuse me.
The theater? What theater?
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the fair town of Circensia. This place is known for its incredible singers and dancers. They always put on a big performance whenever Father comes to visit.
That's interesting. Sounds exciting.
If you're free, you should take the time to watch. It's sure to be breathtaking. Even warriors need to rest now and then. Just don't get carried away. Anyway, I really must be going. I'll catch up with you later.
Yes.
Bye, Leo.
Huh.
It's so hard to put up a front when I'm still reeling from the tragedy in Sheev. As fun as it sounds, I'm in no mood for a show right now. Maybe Hans was lying. It's possible Father didn't really intend for us to. I'll ask him about it whenever I get the chance. I need to know. And if he did give the order, maybe I can convince him that there's a better way.
Seems like a reasonable guy. Sure, why not?
Wow, this is Circensia's opera house? It's incredible.
Sister.
Dude, over here.
There you are, Leo. I'm glad I finally found you. I've never seen such a huge crowd.
It's something else, isn't it? You're just in time. Father arrived moments ago. Father, Dude is here.
Father.
Dude, I've received word about the incident in Sheev. I'm told you eradicated the rebels as well as the unarmed townspeople.
Father, let me
Well
explain.
done.
You did well, Dude. Huh? When I heard that your group destroyed Sheev, I couldn't have been prouder. Rebellions are like seeds. One must salt the earth before they sprout. I knew you'd eventually come around to learn to accept my method of ruling. I'm told you even enjoyed watching the life spark. Whoa, this is dark. I'm told you even enjoyed watching the life spark freed from the injured rebel soldiers. Hans praised you highly for displaying behavior befitting a Norian warrior.
No.
But Father, that's not true. Why would Hans say that? I need to talk to you about what happened in Sheev. If you'll please allow me to...
Lady Dude, the performance is about to begin. Please take your seat.
Let me explain.
Such an important show cannot be delayed for one person, even a princess. You can discuss your newfound Norian pride with King Garon later. What's wrong, sister? Did something happen in Sheev? So I'm kind of curious, why would anybody tell Garon that Dude is essentially this ruthless murderer? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Unless it was like Camilla or Elise, but maybe this will get explained. I honestly can't remember. But why would Hans or Iago say that? That's basically doing her a solid, and if there's anybody who has a hate boner for
Yeah.
Dude, it's definitely Iago.
Yes, Leo, something awful, but I suppose I'll have to discuss it with
Right.
Father later.
Yes, I'm afraid so. We can't keep the performers waiting. Your seat is right over there. Please hurry. It's about to
Understood.
begin.
Okay, I'm going. I'll fill you in later, Leo.
Well,
Huh, it occurs to me I haven't seen Azura in a while. She would love to see this. I hope she found a seat somewhere else.
Embrace the dark you call a home. Gaze upon an empty white throne, a legacy of lies, a familiar disguise. Sing with me a song of conquest and fate, with a hair that cracks beneath its weight. Night breaks through the haze, cold as a stone, lost in thoughts all alone.
So that scene leads to one of my favorite things of all of Fire Emblem Fates that the fan base came up with. So it says groans of increasing discomfort, which is okay, that's alright, that's okay. Pretty cool. But what about Garons of increasing discomfort? Oh my god. So in all seriousness though, I really do like that cutscene. It has a really cool direction to it. I think the vocalist did a pretty good job there too. Maybe we'll have to find that blue-haired songstress and see if there isn't any meaning behind those lyrics, though. Who really knows? Reminded me of somebody we know. My king, what's wrong? King Garon! Soldiers, capture that performer! Do it now! Her song may have been a curse of some kind.
A curse. Father.
Dude, hurry. We need to catch that singer.
Huh?
The stage. It's empty.
It can't be.
Did she get away? Well, she couldn't have gotten far. Let's hurry.
Right.
Right.
Wait up!
Stop right there, Norians. Oh, god damn it!
Hoshidan soldiers.
Back away if you wish to live. This war ends now, and the way to peace begins with the Norian king's death.
What was that?
You intend to buy peace with death? That's madness.
I see.
So, the Hoshidans are responsible for that singer's curse. I should have known.
What?
Singer! Curse! What are you rambling on about? Don't play dumb. One of your underlings performed a cursed song to hurt our father. I have no idea what you're referring to, nor do I care. Leave it to a filthy Norian to fabricate a story and try to distract us.
What?
You're a liar and a coward.
I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, hey, Azura, what's up? Seems like you were coming from the stage.
Dude, what's going on? Azura, where have you been?
My apologies.
Sorry I'm late. I wasn't feeling well, so I went outside to get some air. Why are there Hoshidan soldiers here?
Yeah.
They've come to kill Father. They used some strange song to incapacitate him.
So a lot of people... So that's obviously Azura on the stage, right? Okay, and a lot of people seem to really have a problem with this. Like, oh my god, dude and Leo, they're so dumb. How could they not recognize Azura? Well, to be fair, they're probably like an entire football field length away from the stage. So you can't exactly make out facial features and crap like that from that kind of distance. You can maybe make the argument that they have a similar build, but she is a dancer, so she has a dancer's build. It only makes sense. And the hair color, I mean, that's not really, you know, so, I mean, yes, obviously for us, it's incredibly obvious that that's Azura on stage, right? But these guys don't have that sweeping cinematic camera and everything. They're not, like, right up there in her face. So I'm willing to give that a pass. It's not as though, it's not like they're eagle-eyed or anything. They have normal human vision, I assume. And for me personally, there's no way that I would be able to recognize a face from that kind of distance. It would be funny if they were kind of ripping on the dancer's performance, though, and Azura gets back like, oh my god, Azura, did you see that? She was awful. Laszlo in the back like, learn some new steps, baby. Jacob like, did you even hear those lyrics? It made no sense. She couldn't carry a tune if I gave her a bucket.
This is why I don't tell you guys anything. Oh, while you were outside, did you see a strange woman fleeing the opera house?
Yeah, see, they have no idea.
No, I did not.
So, you refuse to back down, eh? We'll just have to kill you all. Troops, prepare to attack. Damn it, we have no choice. We'll have to fight them off.
Understood.
Let's do this.
Alright. Okay, so here we have a defeat boss map. This one is not that hard, honestly. Yeah, it's really just not. There's a few main attractions like this hexing rod that's chilling in the middle of the map. So there's a lot of status stabs on this map, like this hexing rod right here in the middle, freeze stabs and feeble stabs, another freeze staff. Gee, sure would be a shame if something happened to those status stabs, Kumagera. But yes, those status stabs are probably the most annoying thing about this map. And there's also all these Pegasus Knights. A lot of them are paired up as well, giving them insane amounts of speed. Fortunately, you have Moes at your disposal. You can buy a Beast Killer and the Hunter's Knight, both of which deal super effective damage to Sky Knights and all Beast type enemies. But Sky Knights in particular for this map, you can get those by upgrading the Dusk Armory. I couldn't think of the name. You can get them through that though. And that pretty much takes care of these guys in one hit if you have a good unit. Kaze can use the Hunter's Knight pretty well. Laszlo can't use it quite yet. And obviously they're weak to both, so they're not really too big of an issue, but with the way that the map is laid out, you're kind of forced through these narrow passageways. And they basically can ignore that, although they can't just fly over everything. You can see these partitions are set up so that they can't exactly attack from everywhere. There's a little bit of breathing room in that sense. But of all the enemies on the map, they're probably the most annoying. We also have these samurai with paths. They're gonna die really quickly, but it's a nasty little surprise if you try to set up a defensive position. They can run right through and kill anybody if you were not willing to go a few units deep. So if I wanted to wall this with like Effie or Benny, for example, I would need to ensure that they can't just sneak around behind me. You know what I mean? Guys up there, there's a Pike Ruin Club, which is pretty interesting. It is essentially an effective weapon against spears. So this guy will absolutely mess up anybody using lances. He has 30 effective damage on top of his strength. So he basically one-shots anything that uses a spear. You don't really want to take these guys on. without like a good sword or like some kind of 1 to 2 range. For example, Camilla and Kumagera, who is pretty easy to 1-round KO with. Again, Camilla, believe it or not, she's really, really broken. Have you not noticed? Goddamn! There's a reason she's the best unit in the game. There's also this guy down here, Keaton. What's up, bud? We'll talk about him in a little bit. Leo has already joined us. He is like Magic Bomb. He is like the best magic user in this route, honestly. I would definitely say that he deserves that title over anybody else. Yeah, I would definitely say that Leo deserves his position as the #1 magic user in the route. He has insanely high base magic, as you can see. 20 base magic. 15 speed is pretty good too, pretty respectable, if you can give him a solid pair up. If he's doubling things, then my god. My god, they have no chance. 20 base magic and the Brynhilder, which has 10 might of its own. It's definitely the worst royal weapon, but it's a really good spell regardless. Like 10 base might, really good accuracy. Its secondary effect isn't that great. Skill % chance to add magic damage. He has enough skill, I guess, but the problem is that, of course, it's totally unreliable. You're never really going to rely on that as a strategy, I find. So if it happens, it's nice, but it's not really something that I find myself really counting on. His personal ability is Pragmatic, if I can... There we go. Grants plus 3 to damage and -1 damage taken against any foe that is injured. So he basically gets a boost against anybody that's already taken any kind of damage, which can be useful when combined with something like Savage Blow. Oh, Camilla doesn't have that yet. Jacob doesn't have that yet either. But it can be useful combined with abilities that deal chip damage to surrounding enemies, is the main takeaway from that. And it also means that he can be good for obviously just finishing off enemies on his own. He's also very tanky. 34 HP, 16 defense, 20 res. Very, very tanky unit. Pretty solid character. I never really, you know, despite all this praise, I never really actually sat down and tried to use Leo, so I think that I will for this. The other Royal, I don't know if I'm using him. I don't know. I don't know if I should use him, guys. he's kind of busted. But Leo, though, yeah, I'm going to bring him along. Cool guy. And I want to get Forrest anyways because it's probably one of the better character moments in the game, I think. At least for Leo, for sure. Now. I made a real mess for myself. I came down the mountain to gather bugs for my collection, but now I'm lost. What's going on over there? I thought I heard a ruckus, but wow, that's a lot of people. That lady looks nice. I'll ask her for directions back up the mountain. I may have a horrible sense of direction, but I'm a great judge of character. We'll see about that. Defeat the boss. Let's go. I think we are going to go for yeah, let's go for your turn. That's a very, very underrated option, I gotta say. So we're going to pair up Leo right there. And I gave Nyx a defense tonic in preparation for all of this, so we're going to use that on Leo right now. Then we are going to use Ajara, Dance for Leo. So that's how we're going to start. Next, we have Silas paired up with Selena. Now, I needed him to be promoted so that I can attack this guy right now. I don't really have a better way to get rid of this guy, unfortunately. At least not one that I can think of. I needed somebody that can get over there, and I also needed... I essentially needed a 9 movement unit, and if I don't have Silas promoted, I don't have enough people who give movement on pair-ups, sadly. Now, I can use... Yeah, I can use Jacob to take out this guy. We just want to get him up to level 15, and then he's probably hitting the bench forever. Well, I can think of one more map where he might be useful. One more map where he could probably be pretty useful, but for the time being, honestly, he's just so bad statistically. I looked up because I was kind of curious just what kind of Jacob's people were getting that would make him, you know, pretty solid. And the one that I saw had like 16 speed coming out of chapter whatever that was, chapter 13. 16 base speed, not talking about pair-ups, not talking about tonics, just 16 speed coming out of chapter 13. Now granted that was like a low turn count thing, so of course it's like a best case scenario, but still 4 speed as a melee knight is just, it's just unacceptable. So that hexing rod that could have been a problem is now no longer an issue because Leo can make it all the way up here thanks to Nyx. Just don't miss please, and good night. So there's the hexing rod out of the way. And honestly, I'm pretty sure you can beat this map in like 2 turns. I'm not going to because I want all of the treasure. But you could do it. You could do it because there is, I think I forgot to mention this, but over by Kumagera here, there's actually an entrap staff which will pull the target next to the staff user to this tile right here. And I think the Kumagera attacks first, so what you could do is have Camilla get hit by this entrap. She'll appear right next to Kumagera and then he will get himself killed. Little bit of a backfire there. Yeah, that's right. Camilla's not trapped with you. You're trapped with her. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and send Dude down to the bottom right. Talk to that Keaton fellow, see if we can't persuade him over to our side. Now, the reason I gave Leo the defense tonic is not for these guys. By the way, he just one-shots these archers. Just one and done. God damn, Leo. The reason I gave him the defense tonic is not for those archers, though. It's basically to preserve HP on him as much as we possibly can, so that in the off chance that he gets hit by every attack, which is not very likely, mind you, but if he did get hit by every single attack, he's still gonna have enough HP to do everything I need him to do. And the defense tonic is key in that. It's absolutely necessary. At least for like 100% reliability. Which, you know me, we're about our reliability. Talk to me, Keaton. What's up, man?
Hey,
Hey, you. Yeah, you with the sword and the hair and stuff. That could be literally anybody, man. Work with me. What? Why does that man have a tail? Wow, really? That's how you're gonna play this? Okay, I thought you were cool. I thought you looked like such a nice lady. But you clearly have issues. For the record, I am not a man with a tail. I'm a wolfskin and proud of it.
Huh?
Wolfskin, sorry, bud. What's that? Seriously? Have you been living in isolation your whole life or what? Well, actually, yeah.
Yep.
As a wolfskin, I can transform into a wolf by using a beast stone. Pretty killer, eh? Wow, it really is. Sorry, I've lived a rather sheltered life. I hope I didn't offend you. May I ask what you're doing here?
again?
Well, I'm sort of just a bit unsure of my whereabouts. I can't find my way home. I was thinking maybe, you know, you could help a fella out. Ah, so that's why you called out to me. You're lost, poor thing.
I really don't
No,
care.
no. I mean, maybe. I'm maybe just a little lost, but mostly not lost at all. It's complicated. Sorry, but I don't know this area, much less the way back to your home.
I see.
Oh, I see. Well, whatever. I can manage on my own. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you join my team? You can stick with us until you find your way home. You seem like you'd be a great ally. What do you say?
Why does she know that? Why would she think that? Join your group?
I guess I'll save your tail.
Well, I can find my way home anytime I want it. Let's get that clear. Ha! But, sorry, the animation there is kind of funny. But if you really think I'd be helpful, I can't very well turn you down.
Well,
Ha, your tail is wagging. Does that mean you're happy right now? Happy to join us? My tail is not wagging. It's not. Got it?
I'm Keaton, your
Anyways,
superior.
I guess it's settled. Nice to know you. The name's Keaton. As a token of our new friendship, I'd like you to have this treasure I came across. It's a hairball. Gorgeous, ain't it? Best one I've seen in ages. No need to thank me. I really wasn't going to. As my new pal, I'm entrusting this gem to you. You better take good care of it or else.
oh.
Thanks. I'll do that. She just tosses it in the water. Fuck that. It's gross. Now we're gonna pair up. So Keaton is overrated. I mean, he's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. He's definitely one of the tankiest units that you could possibly have in this route. As for abilities, he has Beast Bane, which can be useful in certain situations. It's definitely useful on this map because he just one-shots all of the Sky Knights, which are otherwise fairly annoying. And if you can make them attack him for whatever reason, then you can have him counter-kill a lot of them, which is pretty cool. He has the Beast Stone, which is like, it's sort of a more offensive variant of item for him. It gives him skill and speed, but it reduces his defense. And the Beast Rune, which increases his bulk to astronomical levels. And this is kind of why Keaton has a reputation as being sort of solid. And I kind of see where. With the Beast Rune, his defenses go through the roof. He has like 20 defense right now. We'll see that in a second. Also, he has a personal skill that can randomly give you resources, gems specifically. It gives you 3 of them luck percent of the time. I was kind of hoping it would go off. Yeah, with the Beast Rune, he has 20 defense and 12 res, which is pretty crazy. Now, Collector gives you 3 gems for the first 7 turns, so it's pretty alright when it goes off. Not exactly reliable by any stretch of the imagination, but it can be nice. Gross-wise, he's pretty offensive. It's just that, like, he joins kind of late. But he has niche use on certain maps where the Beast Killer effect can be useful. And his base stats are okay enough that you can, like, instantly promote him and then use him for those maps and then just bench him and, like, basically just swap him in whenever you need him. That's kind of what I do. Now, Odin can get himself a kill for once, thank God. Okay, so he's not that bad, but if you could get a few more good level ups, then I would start feeling a little bit more confident about this guy. Let me put it that way. Nice, so we take the guy out with the Kodachi. Now we are going to Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's trade him back to his good weapon because Audra is probably going to take a hit here. But that's fine. The Sky Knights are of no threat to her, really. We can dance for Mozu. We're actually going to take Selena away from Silas so we can use an attack stance here. And then we're going to shoot down this guy right now. Look at that. 100%. Get out of here. Mozu putting in all kinds of work. And good night.
Did I get stronger?
I think you did, Mozu. I definitely think you did. Now, Camilla. Fry him. Fry him with lightning. And I can't really miss this either because of the Heartseeker, which is really nice. It's another cool thing about Leo. He comes with Malefic Aura and Heartseeker, which has some pretty decent use here and there. Now, with Silas, we're gonna... Oh, wait. Let's trade over to the Forge. Then, if we throw a Javelin right here, we can take out this Sky Knight, which is exactly what we're gonna do 94% of the time. Yes, Jacob.
I won't forget this.
Also, this lets me get more experience on Jacob. God knows he needs it. There we go, Silas. Now we can fly all the way over here with girls, and kill this enfeebled dude. I've had about enough of this crap. I don't like status stabs, man. Get out of here.
Learn some new steps.
I agree. Poor showing. And with that one out of the way, now I feel pretty confident to move Leo in here and pop this freeze staff as well. Let's get it. So yeah, the status stabs. It's kind of fun to take them out like this because they look like a huge threat when you first see them, but really, if you play your cards right, they're not. And Leo is so good on this map that you'd be kind of crazy not to take advantage of him. Now, Laszlo right here is beefed up to the point through tonics and whatnot that he's going to be able to kill each and every one of these archers on the retaliation, which is kind of what we're going for here. Camilla takes 3. 3! Goddamn Camilla. Keaton and Dude, it kind of looks like they're in a bad spot, but really they are not. There's really almost nothing that could go wrong there that would cause me to let them die. The only thing that could go wrong is if, like, Keaton decided to miss one of those Sky Knights. Let's see speed, Dude. Come on. Thank you. More of that. Please, more of that. Not a problem. So that Sky Knight's coming in. And I believe that we have crossed the trigger line. Okay, that was just pathetic for everybody. There were no winners there. Yeah, Laszlo hangs on just barely. And now, like I say, I think that some reinforcements are going to come in, but that should be fine. We can... Oh my god, Leo! Leo the Beast! We can deal with the reinforcements, though, without too much issue, because they are all flying. And we have plenty of ways to deal with those at this point. Now, this is a little bit more interesting. I still want to switch over to Dude at this point. We did pop our shield gauge, which kind of sucks. Do I take a Sky Knight and an Archer? I better. Yes, I do. So we switch over to Dude right now. Kill this one. Yeah, that got a little bit sketchy. I was really hoping to not miss Keaton, goddamn. Oh, well, nothing you can do. It's only like an 80%, so it is a little bit shaky. It'd be a lot worse if we started missing these guys, I'll say that. So at this point, I think we want to move right here with Silas and just eyeballing it. It looks like if I put him right here, yeah, that's perfect. So if I move Silas here with the Beast Killer, he is essentially going to counter kill one of those Sky Knights as they come. They're actually paired up with Kinshi Knights, but because there's a partition, 2 spaces to Silas is left. The Sky Knights, or excuse me, the Kinshi Knight actually can't do a goddamn thing. We're also gonna put Selena right here. Yeah, final answer. Selena right there with the Suneros. We're gonna take Odin now and have him transfer over Mozu, which is gonna let him KO this Archer by using the Kodachi. Another kill for Odin. Let's go! He's gonna be good one day, probably. I hope. Let's see it, man. Level up, level 14. Let's go! Yes. Whoa! I'm actually starting to get pretty good here. Yeah. All right. And now we're gonna use Ajura to dance for Odin. And since Leo can kill this Sky Knight right here, and we definitely want to do that. Again, you really want to get rid of these Sky Knights more than anything because they don't really care about the terrain nearly as much. They're still hindered a little bit, but not nearly as much as most of your guys. Unless you have like a team full of nothing but flyers. And now we're gonna move Odin right here and drop Mozu off behind him, which is gonna cause this Bolt Naginatsa Sky Knight to get itself killed. Since Leo is gonna take literally 0 thanks to Nyx's para. Now we can move these guys back over here. I still need to, I'm gonna need to like double back again just so I can get the treasure chest, but can't really think of a better way to do that. Now we want to move Camilla here specifically because that guy does in fact have a throwing club. And we're gonna attack this guy in the middle as opposed to killing the throwing club guy because I want to preserve the shield gauge at this point.
Did it hurt?
So that I can have Kaze safely grab the treasure, basically. Hey, pretty good. More defense? Ooh, that actually might kind of suck here in a few maps. Again, you actually don't want your defense to be too high because if it is, then enemies will ignore you. So in that sense, I sort of regret giving Camilla the Draco shield. Okay. Oh, god damn it! Come on, you're breaking my balls, man. Well, that other archer can probably be killed off by Keaton. Yes, we hit. That's all that really matters. So with Silas getting that one kill there, we should easily be able to blow through the rest of these clowns with attack stance, no problem. Oh good, I actually don't have to switch back to Keaton. I want to get these kills on Dude for sure. She's gonna have a few opportunities here coming up soon to train, but regardless, I definitely still want to get her experience here, because ideally I want to get her to level 20 by the end of all of this. Since we have a full shield gauge again, I can easily take this guy out with no risk to myself. Oh, man, I need water. Hold up.
It's over.
Oh my god, my bad, guys. I'm really feeling it today. Now then. Okay, yeah, I think this is the best bet. This is definitely the best bet. Let's go Odin, 72. Not even let's go Odin. Let's go Silas. Come on now. There we go, Silas, my man. My man. So that should, oh, it's not a level up. Damn. Damn, so close. Now, we need to also think about this guy. I'm going to have to use Silas for this, sadly. Yeah, just the way that these guys ended up moving means that I'm basically necessitated to use a Silas attack stance right here. I should be able to get a Jacob kill here. Oh, Jacob. Oh, I should have switched them in the opposite order. Yeah, I should have had those guys in the opposite order. Not a whole lot I can do about it now, sadly. Well, yeah, I still think that this is my best way. And I still have an Ajra dance as well. So it's not really the end of the world if this doesn't connect, I think. But it does. Thank you, Silas.
Finally!
My man! Now, I'm gonna have a few different things that I can do here. Do you think that Jacob and Silas is not nearly a kill? Ah, Jacob! Basically, I'm just trying to figure out what the most reliable way to do this is. I mean, I can kill all of them for sure. I can kill all of them for sure. I have both Selena and Mozu who have not yet moved. And considering that, it's almost guaranteed that I'm getting 3 kills here. It's just that I would like to get more kills on, like, Jacob and crap, you know? Okay, well, I think that the best thing to do would be to use Laszlo right here, and then I can kill the Sky Knight with Mozu. By the way, Selena doesn't actually one-shot these guys on player phase, the Kenshi Knights anyways, which is a little bit unfortunate. Now, what I can do is use Mozu to kill this one most of the time. Most of the time. Come on, Mozu! Let's go, 89! Let's get it! Yes! This is going pretty well. This is going really well. That should even be a level as it is. Nice, nice. I think I want to get her to about like 15 or so before I promote her. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mozu. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, more of that. And so the issue here is that, okay, I'd really like to kill this guy with Odin so that he can level up, so that I can just promote him if the next one is good, you know. So let's think. He does 23. It's only 12? Really? No, he'll do 15 because I'll be switching to my stronger one. Now, does Mozu do 16 in attack stance? She's gonna do 24 plus 18. 24 plus 18 gives us 42, so she does 15. I genuinely don't think that Mozu kills without... She would have. Because it would have been 17. What? Oh, no. She would not have killed. That's right. So it would have been 16. And Odin doing 15. Oh, that was a kill. Oh, damn. I could have given that to Odin. Oh, well, we're going to give it to Mozu. Whatever. It makes, like, no difference. I still want to get levels on both of them. I can get another one for Odin. Surely. Surely I can get a kill for Odin. And this might even mean that I can get Mozu up to like level 16 if I play my cards just right. I don't know. This guy's a sword catcher. Well, if I'm smart here, I can just move. I just move Selena here. And then we attack stance and kill one more for Jacob. He's so close to level 15. That's all I care about, man. Gotta get that level 15. Then he learns one of like the best abilities in the game as far as I'm concerned. So we'll do one of those. Unfortunately, Leo doesn't have a chest key. I kind of wish that he did. It'd be really useful here if he did, so that he could like just hit the treasure chest and then I can be done here a little bit quicker. But we're basically done. There's no more reinforcements or anything like that. So I think we're looking golden, boys. We are looking golden. As long as dude doesn't screw this up for me, man. I really just hope that I can kill that last Sky Knight and we should be fine. Move like right here. Yeah, we can hit this first chest, which is gonna be a Cerebro, which I'm probably gonna give to dude, to be honest. Okay, there's one, but do I risk it? I would really rather try to get the kill with dude. You know. That just seems kind of sketchy. Kaze's gonna chip these guys down for me, which is great, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. Now, Jacob needs to literally chip anything and then he can get a kill. Literally just chip anything, man. We can use Selena to get all the way over here. Even if Leo had gotten frozen, I would still be able to hit the chest on this turn as we do for 10,000 gold. Hell yeah. Now see, I'm not sure how the AI is gonna work. I think that Kumagera attacks first, no matter what. Which is why I can move Camilla right here, get entrapped intentionally, and then she kills because I forged a steel axe. And then we can be done here. If you can get here as soon as possible, which I think you can do in like 2 turns, you can win the map really, really quickly. The way we're doing it is just like the safe way, I guess. It's not really, you know, it's nothing too intimidating, I don't think. And I don't really need to clear this quickly. There's no crazy reinforcements or anything like that that really put the pressure on, so I don't feel like I am forced to do this any quicker than I really want to. Now, these guys should ignore Camilla at this point. Let's go ahead and pair up, yeah, let's do one of these. And then what I can do is use the Vulnerary and then dance with Azura. Do one of these moves. We can pull him back to the bottom left, and then Jacob and Odin can each get themselves a kill. Not to mention Inspiring Song, which is a great ability. Essentially what it does is give units that you dance for a +3 skill, speed, and luck. Which is just great. I was kind of hoping it would take effect immediately, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't think that these guys are going to make it anywhere particularly quickly. Maybe if I am really cheeky, I can kill this freeze guy with like Mozu or something. That could be an idea. I don't think that I have the stones. Do I have the stone? This is like the wrong move. This is the wrong move, but you know what? I want this level. I want this level. My resistance is 0, so let's go. Oh, God bless. The 1%er! Oh! Destroyed!
It's over.
It is over. Oh, my God. Good God, dude. Strength, skill. Oh, it wasn't worth it. That's what I get. I guess I used up all the good RNs on that hit there. It doesn't even work like that anymore. You turn the freeze off. In the off chance that I should miss this boss, I'm gonna move Leo into position to snipe one of the archers. Yeah, that seems to make sense to me. Oh, that's what I didn't want. I didn't want them to do that. Not like it matters. Oh, I didn't have the fire equipped? Well, there goes the kill. How can one player be this bad? I mean, honestly though, how can one guy be so bad at this game? Well, what I can do is kill this guy right now with Odin. He gets his level for sure. I can move back, I can dance with Azura. And since that guy is a throwing club, even somebody as slow as Jacob, oh, he's gonna get his level up regardless, so I don't have to do anything then. Hit points, strength, speed, luck, defense. Hey, Odin! All right, now we're talking. You have too much power for sure.
Oh!
This is the worst Jacob. This is the worst Jacob, but the saving grace here is Tremble, plus 5 damage to non-mounted foes. Now the reason that this is so good is that, be it by design or by sheer coincidence, enemies in Nor tend to all be non-mounted for the most part. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that Hoshiden classes in general are typically non-mounted, right? There's only the Sky Knights and I think Mechanists that would count for mounted units. Everybody else is infantry. So what that essentially means is that Trample is almost always a free plus 5 to damage. Like always. Which is why it's one of the best abilities in Nor by far. But the problem is, of course, that you have to get to level 15 as a melee knight. And really only a handful of units even have a hope of doing that. Funnily enough though, Camilla is one of them. Yeah, even if I whiff, Camilla should be able to, in theory, tank after I kill this archer anyways. Oh my god, Leo! What the hell? Leo could kill him too. Do I want to kill him with Leo? I mean, he has some scary skills here. So he has counter magic. So when I do this, I'm also going to take 20 damage to myself. However, I have a shield gauge right now. Meaning that if I go for this, there's no way I can fail. There is no way that I can fail. So, I guess the question is, experience on Leo or experience on Camilla? Experience on Camilla. Experience on Camilla. And then I can just move Camilla next to Leo, which gives her a nice little hit boost on top of that. God, he's so strong! He is so goddamn strong, dude. Yeah, I just move Leo here, though, and then I don't think Camilla can really miss. Well, it's a very, very small chance. Infinitesimally small, I say. We're not leaving until King Garon has met his maker. Stay out of our way!
Let's go.
No. 1. And of course, he also has that bullshit 1 to 2 range, really good weapon that a lot of bosses tend to get in the later part of the game. Doesn't really matter though, it actually makes perfect sense from a design standpoint. They kind of need it, otherwise you could just cheese them with range, and hand axes are kind of bad. I mean, they're good in the player's hands, but insofar as a boss, right, you wouldn't want them to have a hand axe. That wouldn't make sense. Damn you, King Garon! Yeah, damn that King Garon. Oh, wow. I guess that wasn't really worth it. She didn't really get a whole lot of boss experience. So, Chapter 14 goes down. You could probably do it in like 2 or 3. If that entrap thing works out, I don't know. I haven't really tried it, but it's a funny thing that I've kind of theorized about a little bit, and it probably would work out. I want the treasure, though. That Seraph Robe is too good for me to pass up, I think. And 10,000 gold, I obviously need that, without a doubt. If you had to pick one, though, I would say get the gold. Without a doubt. We somehow managed to win, but it seems that singer got away. Where could she have gone? Any ideas, Azura? No, not I. Who even has the kind of power necessary to curse Father with a song?
Yes.
I don't know, but I intend to find out. She's most certainly with the Hoshidans. We'll all be in a world of hurt if she shows up again. She must be stopped. I'm not convinced she was Hoshidan. I have a strange feeling that... Dude.
Father?
Father, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, my daughter. I have a new task for you. Kill all of the singers in Nestra. Every last one.
What? You can't be serious. It was the Hoshidans who attacked us. The other performers are innocent.
Insolent fool.
Foolish girl. This is the only way to keep our royal family safe. Perhaps if you had caught the guilty party, the others could have been spared. But we must destroy anyone who might pose a threat to the Norian throne. As I said, rebellions are like seeds, and we must salt the earth before they sprout. You've seen many battles by now. Surely you've at least learned that much.
No.
But Father, I won't...
Of course.
Consider it done, my king.
Yes.
Leave it to us, your majesty.
Do not fail me.
Iago, Hans, I look forward to hearing good news of Dude's efforts.
Wait, both of you. Father, I tried to bring this up earlier, but now it simply can't wait. You keep ordering me to take the lives of innocent people. Why? If we showed mercy and tried to talk things out instead, no one would have to die. Even if we manage to win the war this way, people will lose faith in our kingdom. That's hardly even winning.
What?
Lose faith? Are you a princess or a saint, foolish child? After what you did in Sheev, I'm shocked to hear such a moralistic complaint.
Yes.
It's true, I didn't stop Hans and Sheev as much as I wanted to. But what happened there tortures me, Father. It's no way to solve a conflict. Killing innocent people for our own benefit, for selfish glory and control. Is that really the Norian way? Is that really the legacy you wish to leave behind?
Finally understand, though you still fight it. I desire only to rule Hoshido. I, and those who follow me, will do whatever it takes to achieve that. I don't care if the peons that fill our towns don't trust us. They are nothing to me. Those who disobey will die. The rest will learn quickly.
Who could have seen it coming?
Dude, that's enough. Let's go.
Father, Dude is clearly exhausted from her travels in our recent battle. Please forgive her rude remarks. She doesn't truly feel that way.
No.
It's not true, Leo.
Hush.
I said that's enough. Let's go. Now. What were you thinking, challenging Father like that? Do you have a death wish?
Leo.
Leo, you heard the awful things he said. You don't agree with him, right? You can't agree that it's acceptable to kill innocent people for our own benefit.
Of course I don't.
Why do you think I helped you save Kaze and Rinka? But just because we disagree doesn't mean we can openly disobey Father. But why not, though? If you do, one of these days he'll overreact and have you killed on the spot. Trust me, sister, it's best to just stay silent and follow orders. That's what Camilla said.
Yes.
Your other siblings and I have been living under Father's thumb our whole lives. I'm certain that Xander and Elise would tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
I see. I know that's how you and the others have been forced to live all these years. I understand your perspective, but I simply can't carry out the orders Father just gave. I refuse to harm the innocent. All I want to do is protect them, to protect everyone.
Sister.
Dude, wait, think about who you're talking to. You know me better than that. As I said, we must follow Father's orders, or at least appear to follow them.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Know this.
Listen well, we may not be able to openly disobey him, but we're not powerless. Us royal siblings have made an art of appearing to be good little soldiers, all while secretly manipulating things for the better behind the scenes. How do you think we survived this long with our souls intact?
Well,
Leo, I'm impressed, but isn't it dangerous to go behind Father's back all this time? Sometimes the righteous path is the most treacherous one to walk.
So,
Listen up, start searching in unlikely places to give the performers time to escape. If our soldiers catch any of them, I'll step in and insist on killing them myself. I can't promise we'll be able to save them all, but that's the best I can do. Leo, thank you. I'm sorry I doubted you, even if just for a moment. No worries. But don't think I'm doing this for you. You know how whiny Camilla and Elise get when you're unhappy. No one wants that. Yeah, sure, Camilla, I'm sure. Besides, doing things like this is exciting. It's not like I'm a hero or anything. I'm quite literally a dark mage, so... Huh? My Brynhilde is glowing! And so is your Yato. So this is what I was thinking about earlier. So this happens now, that's right. What's going on?
it can't be.
Could it be? Is this the transformation the Rainbow Sage spoke of? Whoa! About time to- God damn, I'm so tired of having no defense. I'm so tired of having no defense, guys. Oh hey, how did I never notice this? Oh my god, it lights up as it goes. Yeah, now there's like a purple gem. There's like a purple gem in the sword, huh? Yeah, sometimes I feel so dumb, guys. This must be the Grim Yato the Rainbow Sage told me about. He didn't specifically say the Grim Yato, did he? Like I'm not full of shit, she just kind of pulled that name out of her ass. Like, oh, I meant Nora. Seems like this would be an appropriate name. Grim Yato. What are you talking about? Did I miss something?
Well,
In Notre Sagesse, I sought out the Rainbow Sage as Xander suggested. The sage said that I should soon join forces with another hero of Norn. And when I did, then my Yato would evolve into the Grim Yato.
I see.
The sage said that? Sounds kinda edgy. You know what? No, I think he did say it. I think he did. Incredible. Does that mean I'm the Norian hero?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! That's the only explanation. There's some sort of otherworldly connection between our weapons. The sage said that my sword is fated to become the true Seal of Flames. That's all he was able to tell me. The Seal of Flames. I wish I had time to digest all this, but time is a luxury we don't have. Iago and Hans might have already captured some of the singers. I'll leave you here. Promise not to challenge Father while I'm gone. I mean that, sister. Your life depends on it. And you get to the Grim Yato. I don't really care for that name.
Yeah, let's save up. Let's keep going. Let's keep the train a rolling.